Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just above 48 cents. It was another green day for XRP, but again, no real price movement. Ripple keeps 1.3 billion XRP after escrow unlock, sparking settlement speculation. Now, normally, I would not even give this a second thought. I'd say it's all speculation, and we just got to wait and see what happens. However, you know, when we got legal clarity for XRP, that was July 13th last year, 2023. And back then, everybody was saying the judge isn't going to make a decision until either October or November. People are saying the same thing right now. They're saying that the settlement is not going to happen until October or November. I think it's going to happen when we all least expect it. And it could happen at any moment. Keep that in mind. Breaking XRP community. Ripple has filed a notice of supplemental authority regarding the recent Binance decision. So they want to enter final judgment. They want judgment as quick as we want it seems, at Ripple. So again, maybe this will make the judge come out and give a decision quicker than we think. But you know, I'm very hopeful for July. I'm hoping it happens this month. I see so many people saying it's not going to happen for another 90 days. Ripple and Stellar are building the payment rails for central banks and financial institutions. XRP and XLM will be the currencies running on them. Once you understand that, then you'll see that owning something as priceless as these two puts you ahead of the financial giants. You beat the financial institutions to XRP and XLM. And all we're waiting for is those rails to go live with XRP and XLM. Then we're going to see the price spike very fast. I think it's going to happen very quick when that time comes. It's not going to be like a delayed effect, is what I'm saying. We're just going to wake up one day and be like, why the hell is XRP pumping like this? Oh, look, XLM is pumping also. Then you'll start to see the announcements coming out. XRP just went live in between these two countries and those two countries. But you know, the transactions are not going to be what really pushes the price of XRP or XLM. It's going to be the massive liquidity pools. Hawaii's regulator announced the official end of the Digital Currency Innovation Lab on June 30th. The DCIL concluded that crypto firms no longer needing money transmitter license to operate in the state. So that's good news for Ripple, because Ripple has multiple money transmitter license all around the United States already. They don't even need one in Hawaii to operate there. Names are starting to circulate for Gensler post at the SEC. Rumors are floating that if Donald Trump wins, it could be Dan Gallagher, who is now at Robinhood and who has already been at the SEC. A much softer attitude is expected in this case. What I see here is they're already setting up for the narrative for Trump to win the 2024 election. They're telling you that if Trump wins, we might get Dan Gallagher, who's right now over there at Robinhood. That would be great. The day that Gary Gensler leaves the SEC, it's going to be a great day to be in crypto. Every single cryptocurrency is going to be popping off one after another. That's how bullish it would be if Gary left the SEC. But I think they're creating that narrative now because they already know that Trump's going to win the next election. I will talk more about that in another video. XRP Etp launches on NASDAQ Stockholm Exchange. So in an official press statement on Tuesday, Swedish digital asset manager Vtune disclosed the debut of its Vtune XRP Etp on the NASDAQ Stockholm. The virtual XRP Etp aims to offer investors a way to tap into the performance of XRP, the seventh biggest crypto project with a valuation of over $26.63 billion. I really don't think we need an XRP ETF. And that's pretty much what an ETP is. It allows these financial institutions, it allows maybe people that are tied in with the stock market to start dipping their feet in the crypto waters. Nothing more, nothing less. Vtune XRP Etp, Coinbase serves as the custodian. So you see it right here. Vtune XRP Etp provides exposure to XRP through a 100% physically backed and regulated investment product listed on NASDAQ Stockholm. Coinbase, the global leader in institutional custody solutions, serves as the custodian for securely storing XRP in cold storage. Let's see if any value comes from that. Now there's this, and this shows you why ETFs are not a good idea. Your thread is going viral. You see, BlackRock can take as much Bitcoin as they want from Coinbase, and the transaction is recorded off-chain. I'd like to see all of those ETF wallets. And ChatGPT agrees. So yes, this document applies that trusts can engage in transactions that resemble short-selling Bitcoin. Here's how. Bitcoin borrowing. The trust can borrow trade credits in the form of Bitcoin from a trade credit lender. Selling Bitcoin. The trust then sells the borrowed Bitcoin through the prime execution agent, repaying the loan. At a later date, the trust uses Bitcoin from its vault balance with the Bitcoin custodian to repay the borrowed trade credits. In essence, this process allows the trust to sell Bitcoin it does not own at the time of sale by borrowing it first and later repurchasing Bitcoin to repay the loan. If the Bitcoin drops between the time of sale and the time of repurchase, the trust can potentially profit from the difference, which is the fundamental mechanism behind short selling. So that is most likely what BlackRock is doing with those Bitcoin ETFs. And I still believe BlackRock is going to be the biggest Trojan horse for Bitcoin. Wait and see. Wonder why Circle is first global stablecoin issuer to comply with MiCA. BlackRock is a really fantastic strategic partner for Circle. Take a listen to Circle's CEO right here. He also explains why BlackRock is getting involved with crypto as well.
Yeah, so BlackRock is a really fantastic strategic partner for Circle. They're a strategic investor in the company. We partnered closely with them to build this reserve model where we have the most transparent, auditable, kind of publicly visible reserve model for a stablecoin in the world. We've done that together with BlackRock, and that brings great liquidity, transparency, regulatory compliance, other things to USDC reserves. And, I think we were really excited when we started the partnership a couple of years ago because the leadership of BlackRock, Larry Fink, Rob Capito, others in the firm, right, and the digital assets team, they had a big vision for where this could go. And, we were excited to be able to partner with them. And I think this idea of tokenization, which is something that we've all talked about for a long time, I've been talking about it since 2017, this set of ideas to have the largest asset manager in the world, to have one of the largest asset issuers in the world, literally say, we are going to take one of the most fundamental products that we have, which is sort of a government money market fund, and build a tokenized version of that. Super exciting. So our role in that is small, which is that we want to ensure that if people are redeeming the fund that they can transfer using USDC as a way to do that. And it's interesting, you've seen just in the last several weeks, Franklin Templeton, which is doing this with their Benji token using USDC as a way to create and redeem that. You're seeing a lot of the other like RWAs that are on-chain T-bills and so on, all using USDC as a way to kind of get an out. You're going to see more of that. So we think it's a great use case. Partnering with BlackRock has been tremendous.
So he pretty much told you why BlackRock is here. They're here for the tokenization. And there's going to be everything being tokenized. But you still got to move those tokenized assets from point A to point B. That's where XRP and XLM will come in. But when people want to cash out those assets, they'll be using USDC and Ripple's new stablecoin as well. I think Ripple's new stablecoin is going to give USDC a good run for its money. I really do. I think it's going to come out of the gate very strong because everybody out there, the banks are already working with Ripple. They realize, hey, we need a stablecoin. Ripple creates a stablecoin. Hey, we need custody. Ripple acquires Medico. You see what's going on. Ripple is meeting all the bank's needs in one place. And that's why I still think that Ripple and Stellar are going to be controlling all the money in the world in the near future. Every time you see money moving, it's going to be happening on XRP and XLM. Later, it'll also be running on XDC. HBAR is going to be a money mover. Every one of these ISO cryptocurrencies are going to be involved in that. XRP is the real Bitcoin. I've been working on Bitcoin's successor myself after seeing what has worked well and what has not worked well, wrote Joel Katz in 2011. David is an early Bitcoin developer and one of the architects of the XRP ledger. That was David applying for a job at Ripple. And, at one point you would say, okay, this is old news, but it's so relevant today. The reason this is so relevant is because we're going to watch the real Bitcoin soon emerge, and that is XRP. They created a better Bitcoin. The same people that created Bitcoin, which was a beta test coin, just gave us XRP, the actual Bitcoin. But it's hard to believe that when XRP is sitting at such a low price. But let me tell you something. Once XRP starts to move, watch how fast the FOMO comes into this cryptocurrency. There's doubters out there all day long, all over X. XRP's never going to move. They're never going to allow you to get rich. Do you honestly think every single XRP holder is going to get rich? No. Most are going to sell way too soon. A handful of us will be left, and we will become the new 1%. Most people will be out of XRP at different price points along the way. And you could see how big this is going to actually be. All you have to do is look at all the rails all around the world. And the biggest FOMO entry point for a lot of people, honestly, is going to be $10. Once XRP breaks above $10, all of a sudden, everybody's going to have XRP. It won't happen at $1, and it won't happen at a new all-time high. It will happen once we break above $10, because people for years have been saying that XRP, based on previous cycles and market cap, will never break $10. Once it happens, it's going to shock a lot of people, and it is coming. You could see it coming now. We are getting close. The reason I say that is because now the financial institutions are starting to tell you what their game plan is, and you beat them here. You're just waiting for them all to get involved. Then all of a sudden, we will have mass adoption happening at the same time. It's going to be a very exciting time ahead. But until it all happens, you got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.